Greetings, Great Awakening. Journey with me to the unknown with your host, Buddha and Jazir. Flocking. Before I really get into flocking, let me break a little bit down to you. I am not classified under any religion. I'm spiritual. Why? Because spirituality, never came from religion. It comes from within. Once you go within, all of life that you dealt with starts to come to the forefront, starts to show you truth. So that's why I say I'm spiritual. Now, let's talk about the Ankh and the cross. The Ankh is rounded at the top. Now, what it represents is the round part is a woman's womb, and the two protruding arms are ovaries. Now, the bottom, the shaft, which is what? The male's penis. Creation. Now, you look at the cross, and it's been inverted. Turn it upside down. Now, it looks like a sword, or what? Just the male penis. Protruding arms, two testicles, and then the shaft, or the penis. And then we wonder why the world is the way it is, the chaos and unlawfulness and just craziness going on. Because the woman, or the female aspect of life, has been removed. There's no balance. How can it be peaceful? How can it be nothing but universal love with no balance? It doesn't work that way. This balance is needed for us to really live in peace and bliss with ourselves, with the world around us. So, flocking. You know the saying, birds of a feather flock together. I woke up with this one. I rose up with this one on my mind. Let's change that. If your heart is not light as a feather, we cannot, let me repeat, we cannot flock together. Period. And that goes for friends, family, and foe. 3 F's. I'm not messing with you. If your heart is not light as a feather, because that's what it's about. It's one, learning how to balance oneself in this chaotic environment. 2, is to basically, everything you do is being judged. So you make sure that everything and anything you do is righteous. To keep that heart lighter than a feather. Because see, we are the what? Observed, and also the observer. What are you talking about? Observing and observer. We are being observed by the observer, which is our soul. Our soul is observing us. So we are going around this world thinking this is it. And we're so much more than this flesh. So much more than this flesh. I'm not flocking with anyone, even my children. Even my children. If they keep doing things that's unlawful, that's not righteous, as my job, as like I said in the last video, caretaker, servant, parent, is to guide them in the right direction. But I'm not going to use all my energy, my inner chi, and waste it on an individual that doesn't want help. Because how can you help someone if they're not willing to help themselves? And that goes for your children as well, or these older beings as well. So, I told my kids this. My children, my young stars this. Keep acting in the way you acting. And you will see one day. And when that day comes, don't be reaching out for me, talking about help. I'm going to look at you like I've been trying to help you for a long time. Figure it out on your own. Now that might sound mean to a lot of y'all, but it's not. Because what I say, I mean, and what I mean, I say. Period. Take it how you want to take it. I'm focusing on me while helping them. But if I feel that what I'm doing is not enough, I'm pulling back. I'm pulling back. One of my young stars, man, my princess, my queen, up and coming queen, she own it. She own it. She listens. She's following. She wants it. Whereas my up and coming king, which is older, I have some battles with him. But along this journey is helping me to realize the real lies, not only that the world has told me, but also, my child, my young star, my up and coming king. He's something else. It's almost like he just gave up. So not saying that I'm giving up on him, but if you give up on yourself, who's going to keep sitting there, and hoping you do the right thing? Yeah. The greatest beating one can have is by life, not by another individual, by life. So y'all continue to flock with them birds of the same feather. And I'm going to continue to keep my distance. Because if your heart is not lighter than a feather, we can't flock together. Don't try to steal that either. And put that on a shirt. Because it has to be balanced. When it's time for us to be judged, your heart has to be lighter than a feather. So I'm coming with grips on this journey. You must surround yourself with like-minded individuals, or the individual with the same heart that you have, which is hard. It is. Because even some that you may perceive as them having the same heart you do, because they're on this journey, does not mean that they are on the same level as you. Good saying, trust everybody, but just not the devil inside of them. Believe that, regardless of how righteous you are. We all are battling some kind of battle within. Each and every one of us. So that flocking, if your heart is not lighter than that feather, we cannot flock together. Period. End of discussion. End of discussion. It's time to wise up so we continue to rise up out of here, on to the next. This is it for this world. Believe that. If you don't feel that, I don't know what to tell you. This is it. There's no balance. Mayat. 42 ideals. 42 laws of Mayat. But, I just want to speak a little bit on that. On your heart must be lighter than a feather. Because when that time comes, that judgment, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be standing at? Are you going to be inside the gate? Or are you going to be outside of it? I don't know about you. But me, I'm getting out of here. I'm inside. And it's a choice. You could choose to just live your same normal, average Joe life. Or you could choose to, live a life extraordinary. Because a lot of people are going to look at you as weird. And let them look at you as weird because you're not even weird. You're not. You're actually awake. And that's okay. Because they're asleep. So, of course, it's going to look strange to them. Of course, they're going to laugh at you. Make fun of you. But who are they? Does what they say even matter? No. What truly matters? What you believe of yourself and what you say. That's all that matters. If I was to be a bird, I'd be an eagle. Why an eagle? Because, see, eagles don't fly with pigeons. They too busy shitting on their head. That's why. Too busy shitting on their heads, man. They fly solo. You better get your monkey asses back into nature, like Uncle 13 Sons say, and just pay attention. Witness how animals act in a natural environment. How some cast themselves out on their own because they choose to. It's choice. It's choice. So what are you gonna choose? Are you going to choose to be the best you can be? Or are you going to choose to be what you were told to be? I'm not knocking anyone that, is into religion and is, going into these temples to worship. I'm not. That's your choice. Just me, it's not for me. It's not. And that's okay. A lot of conscious folk get a bad rap, man. Like, yeah, he pushing, he doing this. Is that we, want to see you guys also get on this journey than what you always used to doing. Let's do something different. Try something different. It's not going to hurt you. If anything, it's going to help. So I'm not knocking anyone. I'm just speaking my truth. Because see, my truth, it'll always be my truth, regardless if you trust or believe in what I say or not. I'm not even trying to gain acceptance or um, coax anyone into joining me on this journey. No, you can't join me on my journey. Because each individual has his own journey that they must follow, the path they must follow. I'm following mine, but along the way, I am reaching out to help as many as I can. To get away from that flock and fly solo. What the hell is an in crowd? In crowd. It will be an in crowd over here, and I'm going to be way over there by myself watching the in crowd and laughing and having a grand old time studying how the in crowd is basically clones, mimics. What's the next trend? What's the new dance? We have lost what truly matters. We stopped evolving, man. Not the ones that are awake or aware. Oh yeah, we're evolving. But the ones that are still asleep, you stuck. How do you think we even got this far? It's not by being in this stagnant level of evolution. We got this far by evolving, by what someone says or someone does, and we better that. And we keep building upon each, step of evolution. That's how we got this far. Instead of going up, we're going down. That's why I'd rather flock by myself. This is a lonely journey, but it's so beautiful though. Believe me. There's no worries. There's no cares. What choice you gonna make? Because when that time comes, it's coming for each and every one of us to be judged. Where are you gonna be? Ask yourself that. Till next time. Peace. Love. Unity. One.